The Hood to Coast Run is just 3 days away. Running teams are gearing up for the 199 miles. Oh, my Lord. That's a long one. It's a relay race, and that includes our very own KGW team. Cassidy Quinn is one of those team members. Cassidy.
Brian, just hearing you read that it's 3 days away and that it's 199 miles, even though I knew all these things and I've known those things for months since I signed up for the KGW team, which is called KGW Running Footage, of course. I don't know, it still makes me anxious, but I have 3 veterans with me. Of course, Laurel, you just saw her in the studio a minute ago, so she has gladly joined us out here. Thank you, Laurel. She is not on the KGW team this year because you have a very important duty, of course.
I feel like a traitor because you all have your running footage shirts on, but my daughter is 36 weeks pregnant and she has her own team, so I'm running in her place. Otherwise, I'd be running with you guys.
I would say that's, a good duty. You have to do that. Then, of course, we have Nancy and Craig. Nancy, you have done it how many times before?
This is my 3rd year.
And Craig?
This will be my 12th.
Oh my gosh. So I am at least feeling good because I asked them before the segment that the ratio of veterans to newbies on our team at least is more towards the veteran side. But we also asked on social media, what tips do you have for me, a newbie doing the race? So we will show you those at this moment. I picked 4 of them that I think are the best. So first, Michelle Unger says, don't try anything new the day of the race, such as shoes, socks, or food. That's why I'm wearing my leggings today, hoping to work them in. Oregon Wild next says, bring face covering for dusty roads, extra headlamp batteries. I already forgot my headlamp today, so that's a good start. Good eye masks, blankets, and pillows to get sleep where and when you can, and music, except you cannot use earbuds, I've heard. Eric says, shower if you get a chance, bring enough clothes so you don't have to wear anything twice, eat real food when you can, don't rely on snack food and power bars. And I like this last one from Laurel Hutton. She says, always knock on a porta potty door, even if it is green. When people get tired, they forget to lock them. Is that true? Have you guys seen that before?
Good advice. Yeah, good advice.
Yeah, I'm not good to be on the receiving end of that one.
I don't know what I'm going to start forgetting when we get to, I don't know, we leave KGW at 4:45 on Friday morning?
Yeah, so we can get to the top of the mountain, be prepared. We want to get that first runner stretched and ready to go.
Laurel, since you've done it a few times also, do you have any good tips?
Well, you're doing a downhill. You're leg 2, right? I'm leg 1,
I guess so.
which is really steep, and you're going to be steep too. Double layered socks. And make sure that your shoes aren't too tight, that there's not a lot of, there's some room by your toes so that you don't lose any toenails.
But at this point, I can't get any new shoes, so the shoes are what they are.
Double layered socks, maybe that'll help.
Nancy, do you have a #1 tip?
Yeah, if you love the people in your van, pack your clothes with a dryer vent sheet in a Ziploc bag, because then you can toss your dirty clothes in there and they will respect you the next morning.
The list of things I need to buy before Friday just keeps growing and growing. Now, Craig, you are van captain, is that what you said?
Yeah, what that van captain does is make sure that we're decorated. That's important, but we have plenty of water and sports drinks and lots of snacks to eat, but I also make sure that we don't get lost.
Which I feel like I will need help with when I've been up at, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning. What else do we need to put in the van?
Well, we've got to get this thing stocked up completely with the water that we need. We've got to get their sleeping bags in here. We've got to make sure that our two-way radios are in place. We've got to get everything all set for the race because you can't train anymore. You're as fit as you're going to be. Now it's time to get ready for the race.
That's true. Just eat, get hydrated. And Brian, I guess it is time to send it back to you in the studio, so Nancy and I will just run away from you. Craig, I'll hand you back the mic. Yeah. Friday morning, it all begins. Goodbye.
I just want to see the before and after pics.
They're all trained up.
Yeah, they are.
We're going to have a great race this year.
All right, thanks, guys.